still
Are
high.
y'all surprised by that? About Bitcoin kind of running sideways here at the end of this year, the year after the halvening? I kind of expected a little bit bigger of a run in December.
I was surprised by it just because a lot of Bitcoin mining executives and people inside of that space, a common cocktail question on a lot of these interviews that people in FinTwit have done and just questions that they've done with other people at like higher professional levels has been like their end of year prediction for Bitcoin. And it always was falling between like 72,000 to like close to, if not like right at 100,000. And yeah, that ain't happening. So I was a little bit surprised, like you just said. Well, just like Smart Rick just said, last year around November was when Bitcoin really started to get wings. Sorry if you guys hear the microwave in the background.
Lunchtime.
Yeah, I'm back home, so that's why I hopped on, just like last time. But no, I'm a little bit surprised that it's trading the way that it is. But I don't know. We'll just have to see. I'm not moving on any of the positions I have that are related to Bitcoin or in sympathy to. So
Yeah. It's definitely, the markets are uncertain on both ends. I know people that had liquid and were putting calls on certain tickers as well, and it's just not working out, and they're like, what the heck? So we'll see. And then as far as Bitcoin, I really thought it would rally where we are right now, but maybe it will in January. Who knows?
I mean, my thought on all of this is that it is what it is. I still think the bullish outlook on just DeFi in general is still a general consensus. There's been tons of money moving in from equities. We're seeing these crossovers of ETFs. Seeing NFT ETFs now with the NFTZ. We talked about that last week. Like the crossbreeding, the hybrid crypto and equities market stuff is happening, and it's continuing to. There's more people on the list waiting to get their piece. I know that the Winklevoss twins are trying to do ETFs. There's tons of organizations trying to do it. So I see all of this is still bullish news, and we just gotta hodl, right? Hodl.
But isn't that, I mean, to me, that's the recipe for opportunity, because I completely agree in that there's a lot of bullish news coming out, but the price isn't following it. Normally you might think, oh, there's bullish news and therefore the chart looks bullish. And that's not really the case. It's sideways or even bearish at times. And so, yeah, I wonder if that's just kind of a recipe for opportunity if we feel like we're seeing things that look good for the market and, we can still buy. I don't want to say at a discount, but at the current rate rather than where we think it'll be.
Right. No, I think, a couple of months ago, like all the metaverse news, like Sandbox, Decentraland, Blocktopia, all GatherTown just raised $50 million. They're all using Ethereum or Polygon, which is on the Ethereum network. And so once that ecosystem is up and running, like there's going to be weight to it. That's going to apply to what's going on in Ethereum. Like all these big games and larger scale DApp applications like Traderverse, shameless shill, will be coming to these networks, and there'll be a lot of users, there'll be a lot of transactions, and ultimately the price should go up. I say that should, it's not financial advice, but like there's so much stuff staging currently in the current networks that I can't not be bullish.
Well, to me, at a time like this, whenever, we expected the price to go up and it did not, it's going just kind of sideways. It is our chance to be able to kind of breathe a little bit to the end of the year, look at different projects like Traderverse that you think might have some legs under it, going forward in the future. And then just kind of, learning about those projects, be ready for them. In other words, be a little bit more choosy, a little bit more, educated on the projects. Because whenever things were blowing and going a few months ago, people were just aping into things and not even thinking about them, and they weren't having to pay the price, right? They were still doing well, even after just aping in so hard to things. So, you ape in too hard on a sideways market or a bear market, and you're going to get eaten alive. And so now I think it's the time to just be a little bit more choosy and look into things.
Be sure to listen in to all of our weekly shows and follow us on Twitter for updates.